All right, today we are going to start our Civilization project slash packet. Now, we've been spending a lot of time on Westlandia learning about all the five criterias of a civilization, and now we're going to put all those criterias to good use here. So, first thing you need to do is you're going to get this packet here, and it's going to say My Civilization. You're going to come up with a name for your civilization. I recommend to a lot of kids to actually do this last until they've kind of developed their civilization a little bit more to give it a name. But before we even get started, we need to have a geographic location. Now, when you look at civilizations all around the world, a lot of civilizations thrive under different conditions. So here are some ones that you can choose from. You can choose any one that you would like. You can choose grasslands. So these would be like flat, grassy lands where a lot of plant type stuff will grow. You can choose the desert. You can choose the forest. You can choose the valley, which would be like when you think about the valley in Oregon, it'd be like the Willamette Valley, lots of trees and plants and rivers and lakes. You can choose mountains. You can choose the island or an island. You can choose the Arctic. You can choose the rainforest, and you can choose the savanna, like in Africa. Now, you might want to Google some of these just to kind of look to see what those areas might be like if you're unfamiliar with them. So going back to our packet here, you're going to go ahead and put your geographic location right here. The next thing you need to do is you need to actually find a staple food product. Now, it really needs to match your geographic location. For example, if you're going to have, if you're going to be in the Arctic, you're surely not going to be growing wheat or other things up in that area, especially the further north that you get. So here are some examples of just a few staple food sources here. So a lot of the major civilizations had basic plant-based food sources: wheat, oats, O-A-T-S. Oh, that's funny. OATS. They had, you can have barley. You can also have, and I forgot to write this down, but rice is another staple food source. You may have some of your staple food source coming from trees, things like berries. And of course, you can pick them fresh during the summertime, but you'd have to dry a lot of them to have to survive during the winter. You can also have fruit, nuts, livestock. This can include anything between things like cows or sheep or goats, elk, deer, fish. And again, here's an example of a specific one. If you're in the Arctic, a lot of those civilizations up there grew because they hunted whale. Different types of bugs, scorpions, worms, that type of stuff, and coconuts. So these are just a few of the things. If you find some other staple food sources, remember it has to be abundant. If it's something that's not very abundant, it's not really going to be a staple food source. After you do that, you're going to go ahead and it says list 3 to 6 state byproducts of your staple food source or your staple food product. Now it says 3 to 6. I would like you to actually write up 6. So this could be, say for example, I'm doing wheat. What are some things that I could do with wheat? Well, I could do stuff with the grass. I can weave stuff. I could do stuff. I can grind the corn and meal into something else. So you may want to research that on Google as well. Technology lists 3 to 6, and again it says 3 to 6, but I would like you to do 6 of them. Technologies of your civilization, so that's the things that they built or they created. If you notice right here, it says to draw one in detail here. So you're going to take one of your 6 byproducts and you're going to draw in color in a little box here. Same thing in here. You're going to draw one in color, one of your technologies in this box here. Next, we're going to go on to culture, and it says choose one aspect of your civilization's culture to explain. So this could be a game, art, music, celebration, religion, etc. This needs to be very specific, so just don't say, we play games. Well, that doesn't really tell us. You need to actually tell us exactly what your game is, how your game is played, or in your religion, what your religion is, and how how it is used in your civilization there. You can also draw one of those things in detail there. Next is your laws and government. So how is your leader chosen? What is the name of your leader? What are the 3 most important rules of your civilization? So very similar to what we did in Westlandia here. And you're going to draw your leader in detail here. Next page. We just got done with the Westlandian writing, so you're going to come up with a writing system for your civilization. It can be similar to what you did for the Westlandia packet. And then finally down here in writing, it says using your new system of writing, what you just did, choose one topic related to your brand new civilization from the table below to write about. Please circle or highlight your choice. So you can write 1 to 2 historic facts. And again, I just don't want a single sentence. I want multiple sentences about your historic facts. You can write down your 3 rules in your language, a letter from one person to another in the civilization, a statement to the leader from his to his or her people, or another teacher-approved topic. And you can talk to me if you'd like to do something else there. So that is essentially it. We are going to be building a model based on this, and your model will either be done in Minecraft or it'll be done on a 1 foot by 1 foot square piece of cardboard there. So keep that in mind that you are going to be creating this. And this is like your rough draft to that model that you're going to be doing. All right, get going.